Hawks. They've got LaMelo Ball. Buzelis out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Lively in at the 5. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, BA. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Ball. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. From deep. Mitchell grabs a miss. Takes a 13-footer. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2 and 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base, extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Driving in. The shot by Buzelis is no good.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Walker with it to the paint. Mitchell with the ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The drive by Dort, and he dunks it down.
Great determination. Dort uses his ferociousness to his advantage.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Up and in on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mitchell against Ball. Lively with a screen on Mitchell. Ball passes to Lively. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Oklahoma City trailing. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Sarr. Here's McGrady. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Sarr pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Garland for 3. Nails it from 3. Garland's got 5.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
The kick out to Ball. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Garland. Buzelis grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who keeps things moving.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And Ball gets it to go.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Outside Mitchell. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Miles Bridges checked in for Donovan Mitchell. The Hawks trailing. Here's Carter. Basket counts.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's McGrady. He's checked by Carter. Here's Walker. The rebound by Atlanta. And they're pushing it up. Takes a three. Intercepted. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Outside Carter. Pass to Morant. Here's Okogie. Walker covering. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Back to Garland. Pass to Sarr. Out to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it from the high post. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Thunder have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Bridges. Here's McGrady. Sinks it from distance. McGrady's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Carter, the pass to Okogie. Back to Carter. Morant looking around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thunder leading by 3. Christie's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Morant. Oklahoma City making a switch here. 41 seconds left to play in the first. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Hayes finds Williams. Outside Carter. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Williams. The Hawks need to get one up here. Carter from outside. Bargnani pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's the Oak. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
We've got Ball. He's out there with Lou Williams. And it's Christie in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Williams with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Williams passes to Ball. Here's Christie. Williams defending. Here's Buzelis. Williams grabs the board.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Out to Bridges from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Right side, Williams. No good there. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Off target from outside. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game. And Atlanta making a change here. Dortch checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Buffkin, he's checked in for Caruso. The three from Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound. Buzelis has got his fourth rebound in this one.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Bargnani. Bridges, left side. And he gets that one. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Buzelis. Checked by Mitchell. Buzelis' shot is good. And now just a 5-point Thunder lead.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Buffkin, pounded by Ball. They set the screen. They get the rebound. Bargnani can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Hawks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ball passes to Dort. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. And he's going for the oop here. Blows the alley-oop. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen. 3-on-3. Here's Ball. The rebound by Bridges. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Buffkin. Drills the baseline jumper. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. And Atlanta shooting 44% from the field during the second. Here's Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete. And he is, without a doubt, one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Bridges, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to McGrady. The 3 is up. On target from range. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Morant. Can't hit from in close. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Inside.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Offense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one's on Darius Garland.
Well, some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
And Morant drops them both. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
It's stolen by Lively.
Well, you can live with that turnover because they've been very careful with the ball up till this point.
The Thunder have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And then Morant with the jam!
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Garland against Morant. Puts it up from 12. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Garland, the pass to McGrady. Floats one up. That one no good. Morant with a defensive effort. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Sinks the tray.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
Garland for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Morant drives inside.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's McGrady. He's checked by Carter. McGrady, the pass to Walker. Now here's Garland. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
In the paint, Morant puts it in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Garland for 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Hawks trail by 4. Here's Morant. From down in the low post, it goes. Morant's got 15 points.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thunder out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that, you know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Walker out there with Sarr. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's McGrady in at the 3. And so Moran will bring it up for Atlanta. 2-point game. Tipped. Now here's Garland. Outside Walker. Pass to Mitchell. Moran against Garland. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Here's Moran. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Garland for 3. Ellis grabs the board. Ellis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing, right side. Pass to Dort. Here's Ellis for the tie. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Throws it up high. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Ellis. Ball outside. And here's Lively. Here's Moran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Hayes comes in for Lively. And Christie subbed in for Moran. Garland against Ball. Pass to Walker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's McGrady. Soft touch off the glass. McGrady's got 14 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Christie. Now Dort. Six to shoot. Pass to Christie. Back to Dort for the tie. Sarr pulls it in. Thunder leading by 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
It's stolen by Garland. And they're running. Here's Sarr. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Hayes with a screen. Ball passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Atlanta calls timeout. Bridges checked in for Walker. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Christie. Williams a screen on Mitchell. Here's Christie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Christie's got his second basket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Mitchell. Claxton with the block. Here's Christie, guarded by Garland. Christie passes to Williams. Pass to Okogie. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And Williams drops them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. They've led by as many as 11.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The kick out to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Darius Garland, and he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this. League, fans that think it's all about athleticism.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll... take 2 from the free throw line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the...
It will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. That free throw no good.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Lets a floater go. Williams misses.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. They set the pick. Bridges finds Williams. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Thunder lead by 8. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Mitchell against Williams. On the take. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Atlanta making some changes here. Lively, he's checked in for Hayes. And it's Carter in for Christie. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Mitchell against Williams. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Carter. And stolen by Bridges. Williams from long range. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. "16 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
With the floater. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's the Thunder, leading by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Ja Morant is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Buzelis, then there's Derek Lively, and it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the basket by Bridges.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Clock at 6. Here's Ball. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Morant on his way. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, no one gets to the hole better than Ja. His first step is unreal.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Bridges outside. They set a pick. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, PA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. To the inside, Argnani. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. Dort, he's checked in for the Hawks. He does not get the second one.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
McGrady grabs a miss.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
The rebound by Bridges. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Ball against Williams. Here's Mitchell. Excellent D there from Lively.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Morant with it. Driving inside. Missed inside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Morant against Mitchell. Dort for three. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. I would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from three in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
And there it is for him.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. And stolen by Morant. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Team seconds.
From deep, Mitchell.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Lively. And here's Garland. And there's the drive.
And I love the aggressive take by Garland. He earned that whistle.
That's good from Garland.
Darius Garland. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks call timeout. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting.
Hawks trail by 5. Dort, the pass to Ball. Now here's Dort. Defense is right there. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Garland. 6 to shoot. Claxton a screen on Garland. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. The drive by Morant. Yes, Ja! A menace off the bounce.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Here's Garland. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Accepting a bigger leadership role over time, Garland now a big shot taker and maker.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. to Morant. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Garland. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass. Set up the alley-oop flush. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Dort for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
Huge bucket. This team trusts Dort in the critical moments.
The ball's knocked loose. Ball with a steal. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play here. And Atlanta making a change here. Lively's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And it's in.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? And this is why Morant gets paid the big bucks to knock down clutch shots like this.
And it's Garland with the ball for Oklahoma City. Here's Morant. Count it!
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Sarr. Shoots over Lively.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of two is good. And that gives him a lead.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Morant. It falls!
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Garland, the pass to McGrady. Now here's Walker. Here's Sarr, covered by Lively. With the fadeaway. Sarr misses.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Here's Garland. They get it back. Pass to McGrady. Walker for 3. Misses the tray. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Ja Morant.